We play and call it work.
Hey there everybody and welcome to this week's episode of the Open Vault. It is me, Cullen. And sorry if the camera's a little shakier than normal today. I have tendinitis in my wrist due to some painting of the back office that had to get done due to some changes that are going on here at MiniWarGaming, which you will kind of see as we go through the office and show things off. But a lot of it has to do with the fact that last week, pretty much after, or actually while I was finishing editing last week's Open Vault, Matthew came to me and told me that I am now going to be in charge of kind of making some new live content and making sure that MiniWarGaming becomes a Twitch partner, because we are going to start doing a lot more live content. Now, a lot of this has to do with the role-playing show and a bunch of other stuff, but because of this, you should be getting a lot more content on two platforms as opposed to as much content as we have on one platform, if that makes any sense. Kind of confusing the way I described it, but it's been kind of busy for me. Like, I've been super busy trying to figure out logistics, ideas planning, painting. I have to go shopping, turning my head the wrong way, to figure out getting some things for the walls, that kind of stuff. Now, in the vault this week for the Open Vault, I will be kind of going into that back room and showing off what I've been doing, what my plans are, talking about maybe some of the shows I have planned in my mind, asking some questions to you guys about what you want to see. So if you're a Vault member, make sure to check that out after you're done watching this video, and if you're not already a Vault member, make sure to sign up for the Vault and check that out if you are interested in wanting to know what's going on with our new live streaming content. Now, Matthew is actually doing a live stream right now in my office, so I won't be able to show off too much, so you're really going to have to go to that video to check it out. Now, you'll see it, of course, later on, but this is going to be the development, so that's going to be especially for Vault members. But I guess we'll get right into the YouTube video. I'm going to cut it so I can flip this camera around properly and begin the tour. So, out of the Orc Studio we go. And who is in here? Open Vault! Hello, Luka.
Hello, Cullen. Hello, everybody.
How are we?
We're okay.
Luka doesn't seem okay.
We're definitely okay.
Okay.
we're definitely.
This is a really neat looking table you have.
Thank you. Thank you. This is by studio level. It's currently on Kickstarter. I'm sure this is going on tomorrow, correct?
Yes. I think we'll be doing an official video for this, but just as a quick kind of talk about it and seeing it in action.
So we already have a video. I've already recorded a video showing off this terrain. The mat and the terrain come as a complete package together over on their Kickstarter, where it currently already is, and it's already exceeded its goals. It's in that post-pledge kind of state right now.
Okay.
So if you are interested, studio level, bam. This is called the Guard Book Shrine, or the Bard. What was the other one? Or the flip version of that. Guard Book or Bard Goo Shrine. One of the two.
As like that would be the name of the exact
set? That's the name
set?
of this set, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's on, go to Kickstarter studio level and you'll find this there.
Yep, and it includes the mat, these pieces of terrain, which are, I think, expanding foam.
Right, and it's just different levels too. If you don't want an actual 6x4 table full, they have smaller packages. Like a 4x4 or like a 2x2, whatever you play on.
Yep.
It all fits, I like it.
Alright, so what actually are we playing today?
Today is just the look of the dice. I have my guest Earl here, who is from British Columbia, Canada.
All the way on the other coast, eh?
Yeah, Pacific Ocean coast is far away. Far away. I flew in, still a 4-hour flight in in country, right? That's
How long would the drive have been?
3 days?
Yike.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yike.
You have to maneuver around the lakes, Lake Superiors.
Yeah, it's faster to go through the States.
Yeah, it's just quicker to the States to get here.
Yeah, flying, definitely the right choice.
So, Welland, Ontario is right in the middle of all the Great Lakes, right? So you have to circumvent. It's awful. So he flew, makes sense. He's here with his friend Steve, whom I played yesterday, actually. Today we're playing Space Wolves. I'm playing Space Wolves against a mixed force of Adeptus Mechanicus and Astra Militarum.
Very
it's
cool.
About a 50-50 split, it looks like, actually. No, maybe a little bit more Astra Militarum.
Little more Astra Militarum, yeah.
I didn't even consider that. But it's a pretty close, even split. It's just... Well, you said you thought it was fun and cool, right? You like the AdMech, you like the Astra Militarum, and you couldn't decide, so you went with both of them.
I mean, that's both is always the best option.
I think so.
And I'm just, I'm playing, no spoilers in this game, but I'm playing Space Wolves, and you know what, I don't have a whole lot of momentum right now.
Oh no.
But you never know.
Okay. Okay.
You never know. Dice could just randomly favor me. Storm Shields are, always useful, maybe.
Maybe, exactly. The times you never roll a 1 versus the times you always roll 1s.
Right, exactly. Other than that, though, just, your normal 40k, we're doing open war. We have burn and pillage, where you have to burn your opponent's objectives to win the game, and the game could be infinite. It could be like 12 turns.
Oh, wow.
You play until you burn the objectives.
Okay.
It's not like whoever's burnt the most at turn 5 wins. It's just kind of keep going until you don't have an army left, or you burn your opponent's objectives.
Interesting.
Right.
So I'm assuming by a certain point there is probably a more noticeable winner, but
Yes.
for those who really like to play out everything to the last shot.
Yeah, like you yourself could get tabled and be like, well, it's not over yet. You have to still burn all my objectives. So you can just sit there, wait till he does all of his moving phases until he burns
Just
all
by
his
himself?
objectives. Right. Yeah, make him play solitaire for like 20 minutes.
That'd be funny.
Make him suffer for wiping you off the table.
Exactly.
Double check all his movement measurements.
Yeah. Not close enough. It's going to take one more turn.
Yeah.
No, it only took you 15 turns to beat me. I wouldn't call that a good win. Stuff like that.
Alrighty, guys. Well, looks like a lot of fun. And you guys have fun, and I will head over and see what Steve is up to then.
Steve's not here.
Steve, the other one who came with him.
Oh!
Bye, Steve.
His Steve. Yes.
Steve's not even here. He's got the flu. He's sick.
I know. Cry. Alright, see you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Luka mentioned, Steve is sick this week. It is again that time of the year for Canada that we are dropping significantly in weather. Snow has started to fall slightly every occasional day, so hopefully coming into the next little while there won't be too many people absent and sick, but it is always a possibility. Hello, Open Vault.
Hello, Vault.
How are we?
We're great.
I'm well.
Steve, meet Open Vault. Hi, Open Vault people. Open Vault, meet Steve.
I will, on behalf of all the viewers, say hello.
Excellent. So we have a mission going on right now. It's a 2,500 point game. It is one of a series of missions that we are doing that coincides with the Chaos Space Marine Showcase video series.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So a little while ago, filmed a video where I showcased the entire Chaos Army. Not going to tell you how many points it is yet. You're going to have to guess that.
So many.
It's a lot. Yeah, Cullen knows because he set up all the models. So it was a fun day on the battlefield of this floor, which was completely covered.
This literal floor, because that was the only surface we had big enough to hold everything.
That's logic. And a portion of that army was segregated into the Zinch, and a portion of that Zinch has been segregated into the army that you see before you, just kind of briefly, segmentedly. So that's what we're doing today.
Okay.
It's 5 battles and 5 Army Showcase videos, all coupled. And I'm very excited for you guys to see it. It has not been released yet, so this is why we do the Open Vault. It is an inadvertent advertisement for content that is to come.
For sure. How many of those have you already filmed, the games to pair with those?
So this is the 4th of the 5, and I'm doing an Apocalypse game next week.
Ooh.
5,000 or 10,000 point Apocalypse game next week. So
Awesome. Okay. That is something that everyone can look forward to, because that is super cool.
it is super cool. And Steve is super cool because he's playing Eldar, and he's doing a lot of Eldar trickery. And I like breathing in smoke because that's what I'm fighting.
Of course. Of course. Cool. Anything else we gotta say? No?
Nope.
Okay. Have fun.
You too.
I will leave you guys to it. And off I am. That is the 2 guests we have in today. None of the content producers are playing each other. Let's just walk through and see what else everyone's up to. And of course, we have Erin here. She is counting her magnets, as well as moderating our Twitch.
Hi.
So,
I've been doing so much Twitch stuff the last 2 days.
I know it's
great.
She's been so helpful, because, about how long ago did you start your own?
I started to stream back in August,
Okay. So
but I kind of was learning it before that. I just never hit go live.
yeah, okay, okay. So, Erin has been extremely helpful for me, because there's a lot of stuff that I don't know. And they kind of threw this at me. Literally, actually a week from today.
Yeah, a week ago you pretty much...
At like 3 o'clock. So...
Yeah, so I've been showing Cullen all of the software end of it. All of the integrations and the extensions and everything like that. And he's been showing me the hardware. So all the microphones and the cameras and how to get those properly set up.
Yes.
So that's great.
Yeah, it's been, I think we work quite well together. It's been, yeah, and everything seems to be going well. And look, I even saw the little annotation work, so
Yep.
all the following things are working, yay.
Yeah, we've been getting a whole lot of follows.
Fantastic. So, yay.
You're going to bug him live, right?
I'm gonna view him, have a second of viewing him. I'm not gonna actually go in and bother him, I don't think.
I would. But that's me.
But yeah, so thank you so much for all your help. And of course, if you want to check out Aaron's Twitch channel, it is
twitch.tv/adorabold.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So make sure to check her out. You know, when you're done watching the MiniWarGaming.
Yeah. Well, I should probably be hosting, I guess.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's an idea, right?
That will come up in chat.
Alrighty, well I will let you get back to that sweet moderating.
Yeah, I gotta keep watch of this mess.
Don't let the animals be animals. Chris. Hello, sir.
What's happening?
Not much. Open vault. What are you doing?
Insert clip from last week.
Okay. So,
I'm just getting ready to film.
got your green screen set up, got
Yeah.
the lighting set up, about to record some.
Yeah, I was just about to start recording, but then Matt was doing his live show and I didn't get my button gear, and so I'm debating whether or not I want to just start recording now while he's doing that, or if I'm just going to end up waiting until he's done. So.
I mean, I think it would be worth at least just trying one clip just to see how much you actually pick up from the other room.
Yeah.
Just to give it a try.
I think I might interrupt him more than he interrupts me, so I don't know.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? He might get distracted from hearing me talking because I'm in the camera and I'm projecting, you know what I mean? And so,
True.
whereas he's doing the same thing, but Matt seems distractible at times. And so,
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Well, just of course.
Because normally whenever I'm doing my filming, I mean, a lot of the boys are carrying on over in the other office where Matt is right now, and everybody's chuckling away, and I still do my job. But sometimes nobody's complained yet, but I don't think these little mics pick that up. So
Yeah, they seem to be pretty good at that. And
Yeah.
there's definitely been some times where we've gotten rowdy and Chris has to be like, hey,
yeah,
recording.
yeah,
And it's just
exactly.
like, right.
Yeah,
Actual jobs get done here.
sometimes.
All right, so I'm sure you're just probably just checking over the script, doing the last little
Yeah.
revisions and such.
Yeah, no, I mean, Janine has been really fantastic in her contribution with this, and made life a lot less stressful. And so, you know, obviously Janine's a big part of this painting academy, you know, and her expertise has been invaluable. And yeah, hopefully we're going to get this done very, very soon.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm almost getting to the point now where I'm getting a little bit tired of it. So.
You just really want to see start getting the feedback, start getting that.
Yeah, that's the scary part, is the feedback. I want to get it done, but then, yeah, the feedback part is like, ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, that stage between done and it goes out is always like
yes. Yeah, I imagine, with any other projects, right? I mean, it's the same kind of thing. Usually, like with Quick Tips, I just kind of do it and post it, and
it's out. There's not a lot of time to stew on it, right?
Yeah, because Quick Tips, one or two would get done in a day, and so, it's like just kind of chuck it out there, and it's done, right? And so, whereas this is we've been working at it, and so I'm going to assume that a lot of people who are longtime members, and they're kind of like, all right, let's see what this is, and it's going to be something mind blowing, you know what I mean? And I can flat out tell you that it's not. So. Yeah, now you got me all nervous about the outcome here.
Do not worry. I'm sure it's great.
Yeah, thanks.
Just everyone in the comments, tell Chris he's doing a good job.
No, don't do that.
I will.
Don't do that, Jesus.
I did it.
Don't.
Did it. Done. Do it.
Don't. 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 Please don't.
Fine. Don't.
Just.
Unless you want to. Rob, what are you doing? Hello.
Well, hello.
The update on Rob's beard growth progress.
I don't
Where
know
are we
if
at
it's
this
going to
week?
stay. I may shave it again just one more time. Depends on how cold it gets out.
Man, I got my hair cut and like it even noticed on my ears that I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, you go out into the brisk wind and it's like, ooh.
I haven't felt that in a
Yeah,
while.
you take a scrap and go.
So what are we editing?
I am editing one of the Beat Mat bat reps.
Ooh. Is it an AOS? I see
It
Stormcaster
is.
kernels.
It is.
Fun
It's
stuff.
AOS style. That's my John Travolta impersonation. Just let you know.
I see. I see. Anything else that's worth mentioning?
Actually, talking about my channel, we're doing our first streaming on Saturday.
Everyone's doing live
I know,
streaming now.
everybody is.
It's
It's
fantastic.
crazy.
But you know what? It's really good because the more people we have doing it, the more people we have doing research, and the more we can teach each other and make all of our streams better.
I'm learning so much from having, because I didn't have anybody at home with me when I was setting it up. And it was definitely a learning curve for me, but I think I got all the cameras and I had to get a new microphone and, you know, like, just to make it a little bit more quality. And even still, it's not at the level that I want it, but it's good enough for our first stream. So
Start to build, and then once the audience builds up, maybe then you can, once you know it's a successful thing, and
yeah,
maybe we can start putting more
definitely gonna be
resources
improving
and
everything with it. But right now, again, this is just like the baseline. So, but it's not like home studio baseline. It's still got that
Yeah.
you know quality, just not the quality that I want yet.
I understand that totally.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun though. I can't wait to play because it's like we have 8 people playing this game with us. Yeah, it's gonna be wild, and it's the Thing based on John Carpenter's movie from the 1980s.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
love that movie.
Yeah, there's
Great.
gonna be a lot of fighting. I have to, you know, be prepared to step in front of people.
Okay,
It's gonna be fun.
fun stuff.
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time
Check it out.
on YouTube, on
Twitch.
Board Game Maniacs, and Twitch. So yes, that's right.
What's your Twitch channel?
Board Game Maniacs.
Okay, perfect. Got the same one.
Yeah, lucky I was able to get to both, and this is the first time I'm streaming for one, and the second time I'm streaming on multiple platforms too. So hopefully nothing's going to mess up because I'm a little nervous. Everybody got any tips for me to help me? By all means, just let me know.
Yeah, definitely. Because I'm definitely in the same boat. It's
Well, it's with streaming. It's a different ball game or a different creature all along, and the creature keeps evolving and getting bigger, and you have to try to keep getting bigger and more larger than what the creature is to keep up with it.
exactly somehow be able to control it before it gets away with you.
And I'm starting to ramble. I'm nervous.
Everything will be good. Life will go well. The game will be fun.
It will happen regardless.
Good.
If I have to draw out the pictures and then just animate them on screen, I'll do it. I don't care. It's, you know,
Then it becomes a whole different stream.
interesting.
What? I think there is a drawing section on Twitch.
There you go.
There you go. All right, I will let you get back to
All
it.
right.
We are now going to go and poke into Matthew's, or if I'm whispering now. Let's see what he's doing.
Miguel Torakova. Are you doing an open vault?
I am doing an open
Oh
vault.
wow, we got videos.
I'm actually going to come into this video. Da-da-da-da. Hello.
Cullen is doing an open vault.
Hi.
Say hi to Cullen. Hold on, we'll pull up the comments so everybody can say hi to you.
Oh,
You have to wait a second.
I was going to say, now I'm going to have to wait
Wait
for
a
the
second.
chat delay to come in.
Chat delay.
Da-da-da-da. Hi.
So he's doing an open vault. This is where he walks around. And
I am.
You're seeing it behind the scenes, behind the scenes.
It's-
Hi, look at that. Look at all the highs. Yo,
Wow.
dude, whoa, this is meta.
This is insane.
Cullen, you're
Hello,
great.
everyone.
Yeah, tell him how you got that intro.
Oh, it's tendonitis from painting this room. It's weird because I'm
Painting one room.
addressing both cameras.
Yeah.
This is confusing.
You told me you were practicing karate all weekend.
What are you doing in the corner, Josh? All right.
Yeah, you're Titus. You're in an open vault. That's
Yeah.
what it says. Was it knife fighting? It was
yes.
totally knife fighting.
Totally knife paint brush fighting.
Yeah.
100%. All right. Well, this is derailed the stream completely.
Yeah, we're good.
And
I
Josh.
just want to point out Voltrak. Yeah, you guys leave here if you're going to be open vault, all right?
Yeah.
Be gone.
We are going to be. So
Wow, that
that's.
was weird. So you keep doing behind the scenes.
And away we go. To be able to talk to Josh in a room that won't be.
It's not going crazy right now.
Exactly. Okay. What is Josh up to this week?
So this week was very heavily booked, so we have quite a few guests in. So I went from doing my regular 1 or 2 days of filming a week to I was supposed to do 5. Schedule had to change a bit today, so not filming today.
Okay.
Just kind of using today to catch up on emails, get back to people, organize the schedule for the next little while, and kind of oversee, I guess. So,
Okay.
Nothing like too exciting. Obviously, we're doing the Twitch stuff.
Yup.
So this is the second one. So I had the opportunity to kind of sit in a little bit and just kind of monitor the stream and see how it's going.
Cool.
I'm not a Twitch person at all, but I want to learn.
Awesome.
So, it's a good opportunity for that. Other than that, what do we got going on? Unfortunately, I can say the deals for the White Scars fell through.
Oh.
Honestly, dude had an amazing looking army, and just wasn't the right time and place for me to pick it up, I guess.
Yep.
So, what you gonna do? He had a more than fair asking price, though.
Okay.
There was just a lot more there than I think either of us were paying attention to.
I see.
So yeah, it was one of those. So I've been thinking about maybe jumping into doing some custodies. I don't know.
Ooh.
Because you don't need a ton of stuff to do, and I probably wouldn't do a full custodies army, but an allied force for both 40k and Horse Heresy might be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Something that you could bring along with your guard or your AdMech or...
The AdMech, the Knights, the Death Watch, all that kind of stuff. So I think they might be a kind of interesting addition.
Cool.
Other than that, let me think. I've got a bunch of 40Ks that are going to take forever to get up. People have been asking about the Night Lords. So I finally filmed a video with the Night Lords in 40K the other day.
Oh, all right.
Probably will take, I'm going to guess, close to a month to go up.
We're that or like not behind, but we're that ahead?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we do our best to not stockpile footage because, we want to avoid, if we make a mistake and it gets caught, we don't want to have multiple videos going out with the same mistake.
For sure.
Sometimes, but yeah. With how busy the schedule has been for people coming in, we're ahead a little bit on certain stuff.
Okay.
So yeah. Other than that, kind of regular week, I think.
Okay.
So
I just had the realization that I walked through and didn't address the fact that Steve's desk is in Matthew's office and things.
Yeah, we've kind of moved stuff around. I don't know what you've discussed thus far, but yeah, Steve is now in the same office with Matt, and Luka's down in my office as well. Well, our office, I guess I should say.
Exactly. It has now become a joint office.
Yep.
And everyone will be sharing the space. But all of this is merely temporary until we move into our new building.
For sure, yeah.
And that's kind of what's kept everybody fairly sane throughout the whole move.
I think so. Well, let's be fair. There was one person who was stressed out for moving. It was Steve. Luka couldn't care less.
He didn't want to lose his desk, which I get it. He'd been there for a while, but you know what?
We moved most of it while he wasn't here.
That is true. He kind of came into the middle of it when we had a desk. Literally, we were lifting a desk to move it in.
Through the doorway, yeah.
Yep. So,
that was the right way to do it.
But no, now he's in a room with Matthew, and now all they do is talk, and it's pretty funny. So
yeah, there's even less work getting done.
Exactly. Now that they're that much closer, because I mean, it just saves Matthew all the time of him standing in the doorway or Steve standing in the doorway. That happened all the time before.
Yep. But yeah, nothing that exciting today for me.
Okay.
Today's a catch-up administration day.
Sweet. I got a. We did that Geek Nations tour video last week, which I'm editing now in this corner. So this is the computer that I had set up in Matthew's office that I was using as my desk before, and now it's been put into here for when the RPG stuff gets going, and then this will be the studio for it. So it's already in here.
The other one, my phone's not on me. I haven't checked recently, but we talked last week about the Oak and Iron Kickstarter.
Right.
And oh my god, they killed it.
Fantastic.
I think that they were fully funded within the first, I want to say 4 to 6 hours, something like that.
I thought you were going to say 48.
No.
4 to 6.
Yeah, it wasn't a full day. They crushed it. And it's still going really strong. And I mean, if you watch Kickstarters, it's really strong at the beginning, really strong at the end, and kind of quiet in between.
Yep.
But if you haven't checked the game, again, I highly encourage it, because right now, I'm trying to think of the people that have committed to buying into the game. Myself, Luka, and Aaron for sure. I think you talked about maybe getting into it.
Yeah, I haven't put my Kickstarter through yet, but that is actually something I am...
Well, because it's not an expensive Kickstarter.
No.
And then Steve was looking at doing it, too. Steve's always wishy-washy, saying he's going to do stuff, but he's one of the guys that signs up last minute.
That's true. That is actually very Steve. And he already has a Blood and Plunder army, too, so if anyone, he should be the first one getting it.
But yeah, looking really good. They just put up I believe they just had the 3D renders show up for the fourth rate or third rate ships.
Okay, so one of the
bigger ships.
one of the bigger ones,
One of
yeah.
the bigger ones, yeah. Because you've got your smaller kind of little merchant vessels and all that. So the stuff that we used in the video.
You only had a fourth?
No,
was that the biggest?
We had one that was a fifth rate, I believe.
Oh, a fifth. Okay.
Yeah. A fifth or even a sixth, I can't remember. It was one of the lower rated ships. But that was the second biggest ship in the game. We also had a galleon there.
Mm-hmm.
But those are only the medium-sized ships. So if you know anything about the old school naval combat, those are merchanty type vessels. Well, technically the sixth rate's a old ship of the line. But they went all the way up to first rate.
And it's one of those things where they go, as the number gets
as the number gets higher, the
yeah.
ship gets bigger.
Well, isn't it opposite? Isn't a first rate bigger than a fifth?
Or sorry, yeah, no, sorry.
As the number gets
As the
lower.
number gets lower, the ships get way, way bigger. A lot more cannons and all that. So, yeah, I'm super excited. Because, I think it was the fourth rate I was looking at the renders for the other day, and it looks gorgeous. So I can only imagine what they do with the first, second, and third rate ships.
Yeah, once you really get into the biggerness and you can actually start adding more of those. Because, I mean, there's already, like, micro cannons on it that are, like, on there, which is so cool.
Yep.
So it'll be nice.
I believe we used some of the prototype miniatures, and they've gotten better looking.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's really, really cool stuff. And the starter set gets you kind of everything you need. And they've got a bunch of different add-on options for what ships you want. I think the latest, I'm sure that they probably hit it, but they were looking at adding the little stickers for the different nations for the flags.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Just almost like decals or transfers, right?
Yeah, something like that, just to kind of let you differentiate a little bit. But the ships come with a brown hull and white sails, so even if you threw a little bit of wash on them, I'm sure they look fantastic. Or you can paint them up fully, one way or the other.
Yeah, even if you went in with maybe a light dry brush, you'd probably get a wood effect there.
Yeah, they're really fantastic. So yeah, there's a bunch of us that are scooping it up. That doesn't necessarily mean we're going to cover it on the channel for everybody that's wondering about that.
Right, yeah.
But it means we're going to play it, so if we decided to cover it on the channel, it would be much easier to do because we're already all playing it.
Yeah, and maybe that's one of those games that can be played on a smaller tabletop on such of a platform like Twitch or something. I don't know.
There's a lot of those other games that can be played on something like Twitch that I think would be a lot of fun too. Because 40K, there's filming 40K and playing a 40K game. There's a lot more that goes on when it comes to the filming aspect of it.
Exactly. Like if you were to try to film a 40K game only from top down, you wouldn't know anything was going on.
It's tough because there's a whole different level of description. So obviously there's people out there that do that, but there's a lot more behind the scenes work. And
they're also using significantly less terrain than we do.
Yep.
Because I think a lot of the issues would come into the terrain and that covering things and.
Well, if memory serves correct, especially if we look at some of the Warhammer community, I don't think they've got the players mic'd at all. I think it's usually
really?
I'm pretty sure it's the last time because I haven't paid that much attention to it. I will be perfectly honest. The last time I saw them do it, I believe that their system was that they had the two people playing. They had one person close to the table typing important things were happening, and then the two other people that were actually doing the kind of color commentary on it were looking at the stream of what was happening and getting information from the guy typing the information. I think that's how they were doing it. I don't know if they do that all the time or if they've changed their process a little bit, but yeah, it's involved.
So yeah, I don't know if we'll ever be getting into full on that. At least we
could.
At least not. Yeah.
I don't think that's something we're super interested in right now, but it's something we might experiment with because people are always. I was going to say it depends on what the people want, but
yes,
there's a lot of times that people say they really want something, and we, if we sink a ton of resources into it and we do it once or twice and people have had their fill, then well, that wasn't very efficient.
Exactly. So. It's one of those things where like if we could do it at a cheaper budget that might not be as high quality, but only be able to get one or two satisfy that itch, and then if it goes away,
with it, right? Yeah, there are a couple different things. So exciting times, lots of stuff going on right now, and just trying to figure out the logistics of the best way to do things without disrupting what we're already doing.
For sure.
One thing we don't want to change is the meat and potatoes of what we do here at MiniWarGaming.
Yeah, that's what all this Twitch stuff is. It should in no way detract from what we already are doing, but merely be an additional.
We want to add to the company. We don't want to necessarily just change what we're doing. We want to add to it. So. and that's pretty important, I think, to myself, to me and everybody else here. So.
Yep. Alrighty, and I think
that's all my ramble for today.
Yeah, and I think that's. I don't really have anything else to say. I think that's. Just trying to think if there's. Lee is sick also today.
Yes.
So there'll be no checking in with Lee, though he has a project that I'm sure next week we will pop in and see how he's doing on that and see how he has come on the hill he was talking about last Open Vault. But of course, don't expect too much work on that as the absence
of.
What?
People are yelling. I don't know. I thought I heard. But yeah, if you're a Custodes player and you actually know what you're talking about, email me, josh@miniwargaming.com, because I got to figure out what I want to buy.
Okay.
Now I can't decide.
But you got to know what you're talking about.
You got to know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
Just send Josh.
Don't
Custodes.
I mean, if you want to talk it, that's cool. Just don't be like, yeah, no, I totally know Custodes. And then halfway through the conversation, mention your brother's cousin's uncle's friend knew a guy that had Custodes once.
Friend's chinchilla.
Yeah.
Once played.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand.
I'm out.
All right.
Peace.
I'm going to flip the camera around to me and do a sign off. So that is all this week, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And for those of you who are Vault members, make sure to check out the Vault portion of today's show in the MiniWarGaming Vault on MiniWarGaming.com to check out me just talking about the plans for some of the live streaming content, showing off the room a little bit more, maybe some of the changes that have gone around in the office. Things that will all kind of come out in time, but the Vault members will get the kind of first impressions and some of my deep mind thoughts I've been thinking on this all weekend. So that has been the Open Vault. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and happy wargaming. We will see you next week.